Lightning Complex. We'll give you a current situational update quickly regarding the state. Over the past 72 hours, California has experienced a historic lightning siege that has resulted in approximately 10,849 lightning strikes across the state, causing more than 367 new fires. 6,900 fire personnel from state, local, and federal agencies remain assigned to those incidents. Firefighting resources are depleted as new fires continue to ignite. California has requested 375 fire engines from out-of-state firefighting agencies through the Emergency Management Assistance Compact, known as EMAC. Out-of-state hand crews have also been requested to support state and federal incidents, as the demand for hand crews far surpasses available resources. Nearly all available private firefighting call when needed aircraft in the western United States have been hired and assigned to the incidents. The size and complexity at which these incidents are burning is challenging all aspects of emergency response. It is critical that the community heeds the warnings of law enforcement and remain prepared to evacuate at a moment's notice. Here are some quick statistics as of this morning. CAL FIRE wildland fires are 5,571 with acres burned of over 105,000. Federal wildland fires, over 1,100 with acres burned over 200,000. Combined fires just at 6,754 with a combined acreage of over 300,000 acres. Speaking specifically to the LNU Lightning Complex, for anybody that would like information, we have a 24-hour information line assigned at area code 707-967-4207. We will now give you specific information for the LNU Lightning Complex, and please hold any questions till the end. I'd like to introduce our Operation Chief, Chris Waters.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'm Chris Waters, Operations Section Chief for the LNU Lightning Complex. I'm going to go talk about the operation we have going right now. Currently, just as a big picture, we've got the fire broken into what we call 3 zones. We have the west zone, which is primarily Sonoma County. We have the north zone, which is northern Napa County and just the southern tip of Lake County. And then we have the south zone, which is southern Napa County, a little bit of Yolo County, and then also Solano County. Start with the fires over in the west zone. We have the Walbridge and the Myers. The Walbridge, situated just north of Armstrong Woods in the community of Guerneville. Right now, with a red flag warning over the area, we're currently in preparation for evacuations, structure defense, and then doing some perimeter control as well. In the north zone, we have fires strung out basically from Lake County line, just north of Lake County line, down to about central Lake Berryessa, where that zone boundary is. These fires, the Green, the Spanish, the Gamble, and the Morgan, we're trying to ascertain whether or not those fires have actually merged. Again, we're planning for evacuations. We're doing structure defense, and then we're taking advantage of doing perimeter line construction where we can find favorable and safe locations to do so. Same thing in the south. Last night, a lot of the activity that was seen along the highway, Highway 80, and then also up in Napa, was a fire moving south from the area. The Hennessy fire, which got established and started moving south towards Atlas Peak, and then all the way down to Vacaville and Highway 80. Again, firefighter safety, public safety, evacuation planning, and then some perimeter control is going to take place where this fire is coming down off of this ridge. Tactical priorities today: firefighter and public safety, evacuation planning, structure and infrastructure defense, and then also perimeter control where it's safe and we can actually get at this fire and be successful with limited resources. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Waters. Also, now we'd like to ask our law enforcement partners to come up regarding a unified message from Napa County Sheriff John Robertson, Sonoma County Sheriff Mark Essick, Solano County Sheriff John Ferreira, Lake County Sheriff Brian Martin, as well as CHP Chief Sampson.
Good morning, my name is Mark Essick. I'm the Sheriff of Sonoma County. I'm here with my colleagues today from Napa County Sheriff, Solano County Sheriff, and Lake County Sheriff, and our local CHP command to talk to you about evacuations. First off, I want to acknowledge that this is an incredibly emotional and stressful time for many of us who have endured many fires and natural disasters over the last couple of years. We realize that this is a trigger point for many in the public, and we ask that you please go to your plan. We've all been working on this for the last couple of years. Go to your plan, be ready, follow the plan when it comes time to evacuate. You will notice that all of our agencies here in a unified front have put together a high-low siren system. So when your neighborhood or your area that you live in is under an evacuation, you will hear deputies from Sonoma County, Napa County, Lake County, and Solano County in your neighborhoods with the high-low siren. The high-low siren is unique. It means it's time to go. High-low means it's time to go. So we ask that you listen for that. Deputies will be in your neighborhood along with other law enforcement partners to help you evacuate and direct you to areas of safety. We know that you're more prepared than last year, as I mentioned, but please follow evacuation instructions that are coming to you through official channels. If you think you're in danger, please be ready to go. Prepare your belongings, prepare your go bag, and be ready to go. If you are in fear of your life, be ready to go and make that decision to go. Deputies will be holding evacuation lines in various parts of the counties, so please follow their directions, respect that they are doing their best to keep calm, give you direction on how to evacuate the area, and give you that guidance. Please follow their directions. We're continuing to work with CAL FIRE to closely monitor the situation. This is a fast-moving and rapidly changing situation. Every member of these sheriff's offices and our law enforcement partners are here for you. Please call us if you need us. We will be there for you. You can also follow all of our agencies on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for updates. And also, we encourage you to sign up for Nixle alerts. The big message here is take care of each other, check on your neighbors, make sure that they are prepared as you are, and please follow our directions. Is there anything I missed that the sheriffs would like to cover? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sheriff. At this time, we'd like to invite up our unit chief, Chief Jones.
Good morning. Thank you all for listening in today. Over the last 72 hours, our firefighters in Sonoma, Lake, Napa, Yolo, and Solano counties have been fighting fires that have occurred from the lightning siege. The LNU complex is very large, and acreage this morning was estimated combined to be over 42,000 acres. I have to tell you that the lightning strikes that Chief Ron explained to you this morning that have occurred over all of California, 60 fires approximately materialized from those lightning strikes within the counties I mentioned. Unfortunately, several fires got away from us, and with the resources that we had available to us in the unit, it expanded beyond our abilities, and we asked for some assistance from one of our incident management teams. And Chief Kavanaugh with Incident Management Team 2 is here and has taken control or command of the incident. I'd like to say that the resources that have been on these fires for the past 72 hours are the same resources that have been out there for the last 72 hours. They are fully engaged and happy to do so to protect you. However, it is imperative, you heard the message from our cooperators, from our law enforcement, from Sheriff Essick and all of the counties standing behind him. You have to evacuate when we ask you to. Please heed the warnings and the orders. It is for your protection and ours. If you are helping us, then we can help you protect your property. Thank you very much. Please be safe.
Thank you, Chief. Now I'd like to invite up Incident Commander Chief Kavanaugh.
Okay, good morning and thank you. So the past 24 hours here on the LNU Lightning Complex has been pretty dynamic with not only the fire growth and the fire behavior that we witnessed yesterday and also overnight into hours of this morning. We had new starts that took off yesterday that have made it more complex from some lightning holdovers that started out yesterday. So right now, geographically, the LMU complex, we are in 5 counties. What that means is cooperation. And folks standing behind me and everybody else that's involved in these incidents, it's about cooperation and communication. That is the key to success. That is the key to getting the message out to the public and to all of our cooperators. So I would like to thank everybody for the cooperation and communications that we're establishing. As we look at today, fire weather, not only in this region, but throughout the Northern California, it's a tough day today. It's possibly with the hot and dry winds that may occur this afternoon that may hamper some of our control efforts. We are sharing resources up and down the state as there are many large fires that are occurring in different counties. As Chief Jones just alluded to, resources are stretched thin. But the main key that I want to talk on, and everybody behind me has already talked about this, is the evacuation orders. Please, if there's an evacuation order, please adhere to that order. Do not come back into your residence or your area if there's an order. What that does is, when you get impacted with fire, you're putting your life at risk, you're putting the lives of the law enforcement is out there that's trying to help do those evacuations, and you're putting the lives of all the first responders at risk if you become trapped. The other key message is, you don't have to wait for evacuation order. As always been stated here, if you have a go bag, have stuff packed up, ready to go, if you feel any type of threat whatsoever, make that decision. Make that decision to please leave your home. Last thing we want is for people to be trapped in their homes and not be able to get out. Also with evacuations, as we go, our key is to try to get people back in their homes as quick as possible. We do not like to have people evacuated, but we have to do that for the safety of everybody's lives and the public out there. With that, once again, please adhere to those orders when they do come around. We're in this for a long haul. And so these communities down here in the counties that we're in over the last few years have all been impacted heavily with fires. The communities there's been tragic incidents down here, not only with loss of life, but also with the loss of infrastructure and homes. But one thing I do know, the communities are strong down there. And with the help of everybody behind me and the help with you, we'll get through this. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. As we've mentioned, this is a very dynamic incident. It is rapidly expanding, but we will have just a couple minutes for a few questions if anybody has a question they'd like to ask.
Yeah,
Right over here on site.
yeah, the update for the fires that are burning in Vacaville and in Winters, is that part of the LMU complex?
Correct. All of the fires that are within those areas are part of the complex itself. We will be working on more specific information as it's confirmed for those specific fires in those counties. Right now, if for the current time, if everybody could go to the social media pages, we push out updates morning and afternoon, and any evacuations, orders, or warnings will go out throughout the day, or any significant information throughout the day. So we send an update out in the morning, typically by 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., and it will get the specific information in there as it is confirmed.
Do we have any confirmation on homes at this point or anything in those two areas, in Yolo County and Solano County, in that area?
Within the entire complex, yes, we do have confirmation of homes. As of this morning, it was 50 damaged and 50 destroyed. We do anticipate that number to be larger than that. It would be safe to say there's multiple buildings that have been damaged or destroyed beyond that amount, but we need to confirm those numbers before you.
Hi, Jeremy. Phil Barber from the Press Democrat. It seems like compared to some other big fire events of the last few years, we're not seeing a ton of air support. I could be wrong about that, so correct me if I am. What's the reason for that? Are you getting what you need or close to what you need? And is there any chance of increasing that air power soon?
As you look at the state of California, we are very challenged in getting the air support we need on most of all fires that we have throughout the state. Right now, the air support that we are getting has been prioritized, and it's worked through a system to be specific to this fire, as well as any new fires. As we learned yesterday, we had multiple new fires that did come to light that we've had to go into work on extinguishment or containment.
Do you have any idea of total air force that you have in this complex right now, total?
As far as helicopters, we have 5 helicopters that are assigned to this incident, and then we have numerous other air resources that, as they come available, will be brought into the incident to support it as we can.
Yeah,
Chief, go ahead.
please.
When it comes to the air assets that we have air assets that are signed for when there's new starts throughout the state, or those air assets have to be whole. With the number of large incidents that are burning in pretty much from San Benito, Monterey, and even Southern California all the way up to the north that are starting here in the last couple of days, the air assets are stretched thin. And I'll be honest with you, all assets are stretched thin. We are doing everything we can to try to mitigate and evaluate where those resources go and how they're utilized. So the one thing with like I said, with the air assets, with helicopters, fixed wing, we can have them working on what we have here, but if we break a new fire, let's say if we break a new fire up in North Lake County, they're gonna have to be pulled. If we break a new fire over, let's say, into Butte County or somewhere else, those assets may be pulled.
Right. I know that fires are by their nature unpredictable and fluid as they spread, but as you project and talk to your people in the field, are there specific locations and time frames that you're especially concerned about right now in terms of this complex?
We'll have operations touch on that.
Yeah, so right now, as you know, we're under a red flag warning. So anywhere there are communities in proximity south of active fires, right now we're really worried about those locations. We're currently in the process of planning evacuations and reaching out to those folks and working with our law enforcement partners to evacuate those folks. But yes, any communities that are situated at a southerly location south of the fires are of high concern right now, and that's where we're focusing most of our attention right now, on planning evacuations and starting to get folks out of there. We've done a tremendous number of evacuations over last night, and we're continuing to expand those evacuations as the day goes on. We still don't know what we're going to see. We have a prediction that came from our meteorologist here at the incident, and we're basing all our actions on that information.
Do you have any idea of the total number of evacuations within the entire complex?
I don't have an actual number. It involves 5 counties.
Yeah.
And it's extremely complex, and it's changing all the time. So that's numbers that will come as we start to gather up further intel.
Okay, again, I want to thank you all for attending today. And again, anybody that needs information, public or media, you can contact 707-967-4207. And again, please have a safe day. Thank you.
Yeah.
So